After 35, metabolism and hormones quietly shift, and the fruits you reach for can either fuel your day or spike your sugar and leave you exhausted. Many women are sabotaging steady energy by choosing sweet, processed fruit options that look innocent but act like candy. Here's the fix: 4 fruits that deliver slow-burning energy, fiber, and skin-brightening nutrients, and 4 to skip if you want to stay slim and energized. Think juicy berries, crisp apples, tart grapefruit, and kiwi for sustained energy and gentle blood sugar balance. Avoid fruit juices, dried fruit by the handful, canned fruit and syrup, and overly ripe bananas that send your insulin on a roller coaster. First, we'll explain why each choice matters, show quick swaps that slot into busy mornings and afternoon slumps, and give simple snack and breakfast ideas you can start tomorrow. Stay with me to get 3 fast recipes and a 1-week fruit swap plan tailored for women 35-49. Small changes, big payoff for energy, weight, and radiance. Tap into fruit the smart way. 1. Balancing hormones and weight. The role of fruit sugars. Hormonal shifts around midlife can change where your body stores fat and how it handles sugar, so the sweet choices you make matter more than they used to. Lower estrogen and fluctuating progesterone often alter insulin sensitivity and appetite signals, which can make the body hold on to weight more easily and crave quick energy. Cortisol from stress or poor sleep adds another layer, sharpening cravings for simple carbohydrates and making weight management feel uphill. Fruit becomes a double-edged sword in this context. Whole fruit can support balance, while concentrated fruit sugars and juices can exacerbate blood sugar swings. Whole fruit delivers a package deal: fiber, water, vitamins, and phytonutrients that slows digestion and blunts the glycemic spike that happens when sugars hit the bloodstream. Fructose, a component of fruit sugar, is primarily metabolized in the liver and does not trigger insulin directly in the way glucose does. In small amounts within whole fruit, fructose is handled well, and paired with fiber it contributes to satiety. However, when fructose is consumed in large amounts from added sugars or concentrated sources, it can stress liver metabolism and contribute to fat storage and metabolic strain. That distinction explains why an apple eaten with lunch behaves very differently in the body than a glass of fruit juice or a pastry sweetened with high fructose syrup. Practical choices make a real difference. Choose berries, apples, pears, and citrus more often. They tend to be higher in fiber and lower on the glycemic side compared with tropical fruits and concentrated fruit products. Pair fruit with protein or healthy fats to slow absorption and stabilize blood sugar. Try a handful of berries stirred into plain Greek yogurt, an apple sliced with almond butter, or orange segments tossed into a spinach salad with avocado and grilled chicken. Avoid replacing meals with fruit-only smoothies or drinking fruit juice, because the lack of fiber and the concentrated sugars are more likely to cause a rapid rise and fall in energy, which can prompt overeating later. Integration into daily habits is simple and sustainable. Make fruit a component of snacks rather than the whole snack. Combine a piece of fruit with a small serving of nuts, cottage cheese, or a boiled egg. Time fruit around activity. A fruit plus protein snack before or after strength training supports recovery without encouraging excessive insulin spikes. Swap dried fruit for fresh when you want a treat, and keep portion awareness in mind since dried fruit concentrates sugars and calories. If stress or poor sleep is fueling late-night cravings, deliberate pairing of fruit with protein or fat can satisfy the sweet tooth while helping hormones and appetite signals recalibrate. Try this small experiment. Replace juice with a whole fruit. Always add a protein to at least 1 fruit snack per day, and choose a berry-based option twice a week. Notice energy, hunger, and how clothes feel. If you want more personalized guidance, discuss fruit choices and portioning with your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian who understands midlife hormonal shifts. 2. 4 high-sugar fruits that cause energy crashes and bloating. Many popular sweet fruits pack a concentrated hit of natural sugars that can push blood glucose up quickly and then drop it just as fast, leaving you tired, cranky, and uncomfortable. Women in their late 30s and 40s often notice this more than before, as subtle shifts in metabolism and insulin sensitivity make rapid sugar swings feel louder and recovery slower. At the same time, some fruits contain types of sugars, like fructose or sugar alcohols such as sorbitol, that are harder for some guts to absorb and therefore ferment in the intestines, producing gas and bloating. Grapes are deceptively easy to binge, and that's part of the problem. A handful becomes 2, then 3, and because grapes are mostly sugar and water with relatively little satiety, you can consume a lot of sugar before you feel full, followed by a mid-afternoon slump. Mangoes taste tropical and luxurious, yet their sweetness is concentrated, blended into smoothies or eaten as dessert. A whole mango can create a big glucose spike, especially when not balanced with protein or fat. Cherries are tasty but contain sorbitol and other fermentable sugars that many people find bloating. They're often eaten by the cupful at parties or in pastries, which increases the risk of both gas and energy dips. Dates are another common culprit, popular in energy balls and bars, because drying fruits concentrates sugar and makes portion control harder. A few dates deliver a strong, fast sugar surge that can precipitate an energy crash afterward. The solution isn't banishment, it's smart pairing and portion sense. Combine any high-sugar fruit with protein, healthy fat, or fiber to slow absorption. Think mango folded into thick plain yogurt with a spoonful of ground flaxseed, or grapes eaten alongside a small handful of almonds. Choose whole fruit over juices and be wary of dried forms, which are sugar-dense and easy to overconsume. If bloating is a recurring issue, try reducing cherry and date portions first and notice whether symptoms ease. Bloating from fructose or sorbitol intolerance will often improve when intake is limited and spread across a meal instead of eaten alone. Practical swaps make this effortless. Replace a bowl of grapes on their own with a mixed berry cup tossed into cottage cheese or ricotta. Split a mango into 2 servings and use half in a green smoothie with spinach and a scoop of protein powder. If you love dates and snacks, use 1 chopped date as a sweetener in overnight oats rather than several in an energy ball, and add nut butter for balance. Keep a simple visual guide, a small fist-sized portion of fruit paired with a protein or fat source on your plate. Notice how your energy holds and how your belly feels after meals. Try a 7-day experiment. Pick 1 high-sugar fruit you commonly eat and apply one of the swaps above each day while jotting brief notes on your energy and digestion. Small changes often reveal big differences. If bloating persists or if energy crashes continue despite swaps, consider consulting a registered dietitian to check for fructose intolerance or other digestive sensitivities, and take pride in tuning into what makes your body feel steady and strong. 3. Why hidden calories in some fruits sabotage your fitness goals. Many fruits that feel healthy can quietly add more calories than you expect, especially when they're transformed by drying, juicing, frying, or sweetening. Dried fruits have had their water removed, so their natural sugars and calories become concentrated. Store-bought juices and smoothies often lose the fiber that slows digestion, which turns a piece of fruit into a drink that your body treats more like a sugary beverage. For women in their late 30s and 40s, when metabolism and hormonal shifts change how the body handles carbs and satiety, these hidden calories matter more than ever. The problem starts with processing and portion creep. Raisins, dried apricots, and fruit chips are convenient, but a small handful can equal several pieces of fresh fruit because removal of water compacts the sugars. Similarly, once an orange becomes orange juice, the pulp and membranes that deliver filling fiber are gone, so it's easy to drink the equivalent of multiple oranges without feeling full. Even otherwise healthy choices, like smoothies made with fruit, sweetened yogurt, or fruit purees, can contain as many calories and sugar as a snack meal, especially when served in large cups. Then there are calorie-dense fruits, such as avocado and coconut. Their healthy fats are beneficial, but they also add more calories per bite than watery fruits like berries or melon. Practical solutions are straightforward and workable. Opt for whole fruit instead of juice when possible. And if you love smoothies, add a source of protein or healthy fat, Greek yogurt, a scoop of protein powder, or a tablespoon of nut butter, to slow glucose absorption and extend fullness. Choose fresh or frozen fruit without added sweeteners rather than dried fruit or canned fruit and syrup. When you do reach for dried options, pre-portion them into small containers so a single handful is truly a snack, not an entire day's worth of fruit portions. Swap calorie-dense items for lower sugar choices. Berries and apples deliver fiber and volume with a lighter calorie load compared with dried mango or tropical fruit mixes. Details make the difference when you shop and snack. Read ingredient lists for words like added sugar, syrup, or sweetened, and prefer labels that say no added sugar or unsweetened. Beware of restaurant fruit bowls and smoothies that are often made in oversized portions. They may contain multiple servings even if presented as one. Combine fruit with protein at snacks, an apple with a small handful of almonds, or a peach with cottage cheese, to blunt blood sugar spikes and reduce urges to overeat later. Keep a stash of whole or frozen berries and citrus on hand for quick, filling options that won't sneak in extra calories. Start small and track the impact. This week, swap 1 glass of juice or 1 pack of dried fruit for a whole piece of fresh fruit and pair it with a protein-rich bite. Notice how your energy, cravings, and fullness respond. If labels intimidate you, practice pre-portioning snacks and choose plain frozen fruit for smoothies so you control the additions. Small habit shifts like these help you keep the benefits of fruit, vitamins, antioxidants, fiber, while avoiding the hidden calories that can undermine your fitness goals. 4. Superfruits for collagen support and stable energy levels. Vitamin C is the linchpin for building strong collagen, and a steady supply from whole foods also helps blunt blood sugar swings that cause energy crashes. Many women in their late 30s and 40s notice looser skin and mid-afternoon slumps. The chemistry behind both is straightforward. Vitamin C acts as a cofactor for the enzymes, prolyl and lysyl hydroxylases, that stabilize collagen, while fiber and antioxidant polyphenol slow glucose absorption and reduce oxidative stress. Small changes in the fruits you choose can therefore support firmer skin and steadier energy across the day. Guava stands out as a practical powerhouse. It delivers very high vitamin C together with soluble fiber, which slows digestion and keeps energy release even. Eat it sliced with a dollop of protein-rich Greek yogurt for a snack that feeds collagen production and prevents that sugar spike that leads to cravings. Kiwi fruit contributes vitamin C and vitamin E, plus an enzyme called actinidin that aids protein digestion. Handy when you're pairing fruit with a collagen peptide or a protein-rich breakfast to maximize amino acid uptake. Strawberries bring vitamin C alongside ellagic acid and polyphenol that help protect collagen from oxidative damage. They're naturally sweet, yet low on glycemic load when eaten with a fat or protein. Try them blitzed into a smoothie with a scoop of collagen peptides and a tablespoon of nut butter. Pomegranate arils supply punicalagins and other polyphenol that support microcirculation and inflammation control, both relevant to skin health and to maintaining steady energy levels without the late afternoon slump. Sprinkle them over a spinach and avocado salad with grilled salmon for a satisfying lunch that supports skin repair and sustained focus. Put this into practice by pairing one of these fruits with protein or healthy fat at each sitting so carbohydrates are absorbed more slowly and used as steady fuel. Fresh is best for flavor and nutrient retention, but frozen fruit is a smart, convenient option that keeps vitamin C and antioxidants available year-round. No waste, no last-minute trips to the store. When choosing ripe fruit, look for vibrant color and a fragrant aroma. Store kiwis and guavas at room temperature until ripe, then refrigerate to preserve freshness. If you use collagen supplements, consume them alongside a vitamin C-rich fruit to support the enzymatic steps that build collagen. Start small and consistent. Add one of these fruits to your breakfast or mid-afternoon snack for a few days and notice whether your energy dips are less intense and your skin looks a touch more resilient. Swap a sugary snack for a fruit plus protein combo and compare how you feel in the evening. If you have specific health concerns or take medications, check with your healthcare provider before making major dietary changes. Try one new pairing today, taste, track, and build on what works for your rhythm. 5. The best time of day to eat fruit for optimal digestion. Fruit is mostly water, fiber, and simple sugars, so it moves through your digestive tract faster than protein or fat. That matters because when the stomach is empty, fruit's nutrients and natural sugars are absorbed more efficiently. The body doesn't have to compete with a large, heavy meal. Many women in their late 30s and 40s notice changes in digestion and blood sugar responses, making timing more important than it used to be. If you struggle with mid-morning energy dips or late afternoon cravings, reaching for fruit between meals is a smart move. It provides a quick source of glucose for immediate energy without the drag of a large meal. Short example: a small bowl of mixed berries mid-morning stabilizes blood sugar. Longer example: pairing an apple with 2 tablespoons of almond butter in the afternoon slows sugar absorption and keeps you satisfied until dinner. Pre- and post-workout windows are useful too. Bananas offer fast carbs and potassium and work well about 30-60 minutes before exercise, fueling muscles without weighing you down. After a workout, combine fruit with protein, a Greek yogurt with sliced peaches, for instance, to support recovery and steady glucose. On the flip side, avoid loading up on fruit immediately after a heavy, fatty meal. Digestion slows, and some people experience bloating or discomfort when fruit sits on top of denser foods. If digestion sensitivity or IBS is a concern, choose low FODMAP fruits and pay attention to fiber types. Berries, unripe bananas, and citrus are generally easier on sensitive guts than apples or pears, which are higher in fermentable sugars and can cause gas for some women. Hydration makes a difference. Fiber needs water to move properly through the gut, so drink water with or after fruit. Practical integration looks like this. Start the day with citrus or berries to boost vitamin C and wake up digestion. Enjoy a banana before a workout. Snack on an apple with nut butter mid-afternoon. And avoid a fruit-heavy plate right before bed if you find it disturbs your sleep. Try a 2-week experiment. Note how you feel when fruit is eaten with meals versus between them. Keep a simple log of energy, bloating, and sleep, and adjust by choosing lower sugar options or pairing fruit with protein if needed. If persistent digestive issues or blood sugar concerns arise, check in with your healthcare provider or a dietitian for personalized guidance. 6. Smart snacking. Healthy fruit pairings to keep you full and glowing. Fiber-rich fruits paired with a source of protein or healthy fat blunt blood sugar spikes and keep you satisfied longer. Short and simple. Soluble fiber, found in apples, pears, and citrus, slows digestion, while protein and fats trigger satiety hormones like peptide YY and GLP-1, helping curb mid-afternoon cravings. Vitamin C from citrus and strawberries supports collagen production, and antioxidants in berries help protect skin from oxidative stress, so snacks can impact both energy and glow. Many women in their late 30s and 40s notice changing hunger patterns and energy dips, especially between meals. This often leads to reaching for quick carbs that leave you drained. The solution is to pair fruit with something that slows glucose absorption and provides lasting fuel. The result is steadier energy, fewer cravings, and better skin hydration and repair. Try simple, effective combos that are easy to pack and prepare. An apple with almond or peanut butter offers pectin from the apple plus healthy fats and a little protein to anchor blood sugar. Berries layered with plain Greek yogurt and a sprinkle of chia seeds combine antioxidants, probiotics, and omega-3 precursors for satiety and skin-supporting nutrients. A ripe pear with cottage cheese brings soluble fiber together with a creamy protein boost. Squeeze a juicy orange alongside a handful of almonds for vitamin C plus vitamin E and monounsaturated fats to promote skin health and fullness. Half an avocado mashed on a whole grain crisp or toast gives you monounsaturated fats and fiber. Pair with cherry tomatoes for extra antioxidants. Banana slices spread with a smear of nut butter and a pinch of cinnamon make a portable, potassium-rich pick-me-up that also slows sugar absorption. Practical habits make these pairings stick. Prep snack packs at the start of the week. Portion fruit. Measure nuts into small containers, spoon yogurt into jars, and keep single-serve nut butter packets on hand. Choose whole fruits over juices to retain fiber. For the woman juggling work, family, and workouts, aim for a fruit plus protein/fat snack mid-morning and another mid-afternoon to bridge meals and prevent overeating at dinner. Short pause. Eat mindfully. Savor textures and flavors so your brain registers fullness. Start small and be consistent. Pick 3 pairings to rotate for 1 week. Notice energy shifts and any improvements in skin clarity or evening hunger, and adjust based on what keeps you satisfied. Try prepping one grab-and-go option tonight and see how much easier the day becomes. Tired of the afternoon slump and confusing snack choices? The problem isn't willpower. It's picking the right fruits for steady energy and skin that glows as you move through your day. The solution is simple. Favor fiber, healthy fats, and low GI picks, and limit concentrated sugars. Keep these 4 in your routine: berries, blueberries, strawberries for antioxidants and low sugar, apples and pears for filling fiber, citrus, oranges, grapefruits for vitamin C that supports collagen, and avocado for lasting energy from healthy fats. Avoid or limit fruit juices, no fiber, dried fruits and canned fruits in syrup, concentrated sugar, and overly sweet tropical servings like large mangoes or pineapple. Great occasionally, not every snack. Quick life facts. After 35, our metabolism shifts. Pairing fiber with protein or healthy fat slows sugar spikes and keeps you satisfied longer. Vitamin C helps skin repair. Potassium-rich fruits ease muscle cramps and support workouts. Put it into practice. Swap your morning juice for a berry parfait with Greek yogurt and nuts. Trade an afternoon cookie for apple slices with almond butter. Toss citrus segments into salads, and add avocado to smoothies or toast. These small swaps keep energy even, cravings down, and your body nourished. If this helped, hit like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments which fruit you'll add or ditch. First, I'll be back with 5 quick energy boost recipes and a live Q&A on balancing hormones and weight after 35. Download the free checklist in the description to start tomorrow. Let's do this together.